Hi guys, so day 10. Oh, getting there, keeping it up every day. So I'm just trying to, not give in. So, funny enough, the reason why I started talking about that to start was because I want to talk about motivation today. Because obviously, keeping this up for 10 days has required some inner motivation, and I want to kind of talk about why. Obviously motivation is very important, and mindset and consistency and all of these things that people forget about are actually a lot more important than people take for granted. It's not actually about the training plan you're on or the nutrition plan you're on sometimes, because if you haven't got the other factors in place, then you're going to fail before you've begun. So I'm going to break them down a bit, but for today I want to talk about motivation and how I get motivated and where I find my motivation from. So the main one for me with motivation, unless I have a holiday booked or I have a reason to really give it some, the main thing that keeps me motivated to continue training and never give up in terms of keeping up 4 or 5 days a week, eating well most of the time, is fear. It's fear of putting weight back on and going back to where I was. So I actually use my fear as a motivator to go, no Rick, come on, keep going, we don't want to go back, we don't want to lose it. Even though I know I will never go back to that, but I try and tell myself I will. So I motivate myself by thinking that if I don't go, I'm going to get fat. Which is a bit weird and a bit naughty sometimes, but it works for me. So that's one of my motivators. Another motivator for me is actually time. Thinking about, and that's what I've been doing for this. I think, stop, excuse my phrase, but stop fucking moaning, Rick. It's only, an hour of your day. It takes me 10 minutes to get there, 10 minutes to get home. This cardio I do for 45 minutes, but I'm at home, this is my gym. It's like, it takes me no time to do this. So the motivation for me is stop moaning. What would you do if you didn't do this? I mean, yes, I am productive, I find things to do, but they can be done afterwards. So I use time as a motivator. I do have time, stop moaning, Ricky. So then that motivates me to go, you know what, no, I need to do it, come on, I can do it, I've got time. What am I going to do anyway? So that motivates me to do it because it's almost like a guilt trip as well. And another one for me is like a vision board. So you know how you get people who put a picture up of their celebrity, like women do, like Michelle Keegan or something. I don't put a guy up on my wall of how I want to look, but I put up on a wall my work targets and my physical targets, so what I want to achieve and where I want to be. Like for example, if I booked a holiday, I put a picture of Cancun up on the wall, Mexico, and it motivates me to want to do it because I can do it. And then I think, well, I'm going to Cancun, you've got to do it, and it only takes you 5 minutes. What I was going to do anyway, and I don't want to be in the restaurant of my life and be healthy. So do you know what? Just go. Then before you know it, I'm motivated myself enough to go. If I'm really struggling for motivation, I just got to find something that really motivates me. 9 out of 10, it's like watching someone, put something like Tony Robbins on, or The Rock, for example, Jesus. Someone like that, they help me because, these are people who are at the pinnacle of their life, of their career. They are doing it right. And it was hard to get there. So they motivate me to want to keep going sometimes. So I call myself the progress coach because it's about progress. So I love it because they give me motivation to want to be the best I can be. So you've basically got to find what motivates you the most. Maybe write them all down and use them. Look at them when you don't want to train because you're tired or this or that. When you don't want to get up to go to the gym before work. Because once you're up, it's not so bad. And after work, it's tough, I agree. That's one of my downsides, I struggle. So I know that I can't train that late. I mean, I don't really call this training. Now, this is training, but not for me. This is just a walk. But real training, I can't do it in the evening. I'm tired from the day, physically drained. I work well at night, so I like to work at night as well. So you just got to do what works for you, really. But find your motivation and stick to it. Motivate yourself. Whatever works for you, do it. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's silly or not. There's no such thing as silly motivation. Just find your motivation and do it. Alright? Alright guys, I hope that helped. Motivation is key, or it's one of the keys to being the best version of you. Alright guys, see you later. Thank you.